It looks like we're live. There we go. Hi, everybody. Welcome to your year 3 onboarding. We are so excited to have you here. And we can't wait to take you through what the journey looks like. We're sorry for the wait. There was just some technical issues that we needed to sort out, but we are all good now. So we're just going to start with some intros before we get to the business. Before we get to business, yeah, I think that's the term. Okay. Hi, guys. My name is Riboningo. Most people here at Umuzi call me Ribo, and I work in the SAP Educate to Employ team, making sure that young people like yourselves, have an opportunity to learn, to become, and to become your best selves through this opportunity. The goal is to get you certified and to get you work ready so that you are ready for any opportunity that is on the other side, whether it's opportunities you find for yourselves or opportunities that you get through this program. I'm going to hand over to Frida to introduce herself.
Morning, everybody. I hope you are all doing okay and excited to start your learning block 2. My name is Frida, and I am your learner experience coach in the SAP E2E project or program. So you will be seeing a lot of me throughout your learning journey. I am here to support you and make sure that everything that you need to have a seamless learning experience is fulfilled. I also have a team that I work with. Bonnie, she is backstage. You will also be seeing a lot of her together with other support structures that we have in the learner experience team. So very excited to be here today and sit back and enjoy the rest of the presentation. Over to you, Rivo.
Awesome sauce. Okay, so something we always do at Umuzi is to try and find out who is where in the world. We know that there are different people from different places in South Africa, different places in Nigeria, possibly Kenya, Philippines. There's so many places that our learners come from. So we'd like to know from you where you are, who you are, and where in the world you are right now. So, for example, my name is Ribo and I am based in Centurion. And if you're based anywhere else, please use the comment section to let us know exactly where you are. We are so excited to get to know you. And obviously, as the journey goes along, we're going to get to know more and more of you. Awesome. So we're going to move on to the next slide where we're going to just tell you about what this journey looks like. Great. Okay. So we are going to go through in this presentation a little bit, telling you a little bit about Umuzi. You may have heard about Umuzi from different places. You may have seen an Instagram post, you may have seen a LinkedIn post, you may have heard about it from a friend or an alumni who's actually gone through this journey already. That's actually something cool to find out. So we want to know who you are, where in the world you are, and how you found out about Umuzi. It's going to be very interesting to find out where everyone is from and how they got to know about this awesome space. Okay, then we're gonna go through the Educate to Employ program, how it came about, what it's trying to achieve. And then we will take you through learning block 2, what you can expect there, as well as learning block 3, and what the expectations are there. We can move on to the next slide. I just want to know, are there any comments? Okay. So there are some comments coming in. Oh, this is so cool. You guys are so interactive, so engaged. I love it. Let me just go through a few of those comments. So we have Rina, you let me know, comes from Johannesburg Central in the city. And then we've got Nilo from Kempton Park. We have someone from Bandile from Soweto. Let me see if I can get other countries. Okay, Vivienne from Nigeria, welcome. We've got some awesome people from Secunda, as well as Adima Gloria from Nigeria. So we have quite a wide variety of countries. Oh my word, I just saw a comment from the Philippines. Leandro from the Philippines. Welcome, Leandro, and thank you so much for joining. So keep those comments coming in. Remember who you are, where you come from, and how you found out about Umuzi and this opportunity. Awesome. All right. So I'm going to let you know a little bit about Umuzi. I feel like this is literally just a summary, and very soon you will get to know more as you are on this journey. So Umuzi is an edtech organization that works to address social inequality, excuse me, through digital education. So we come up with these awesome projects, programs rather, and we team up with different organizations and funders who make it possible for you to be on this journey, learning and becoming quite literally your best selves and coming out of any circumstance that you might be in into the next one, into a better space. So we work with top employers, with partners and other stakeholders to support you in order to access high value tech careers. So just like the SAP Educate to Employ program, we are working as Umuzi with SAP on a continental level, on a global level, in order to make it possible for you to be able to access really this great program and the certifications that you're going to earn along the way. Okay, let's move on to the next slide. Okay, so I want to take you through some of the Umuzi values. So these are the things that keep us doing, that make it possible for us to keep doing what we're doing. Number one is putting the learner at the center. This is a very essential part of our work. We aim to cultivate an environment that fosters curiosity, where you can always explore and also discover yourself. But most importantly, to empower you with the skills that you're going to earn along the journey. And with those skills, you're able to decide what you do moving forward. Number two, so this is not in any order of importance. Number two is driven by impact. So at our core, we want to actually see the change happen. We want to see the positive outcomes that come out of you actually doing these programs. So it's not just about learning and earning a certification. It's about what you do with that certification. It's about the human being you become. It's about the connections that you build by being on this program. So that is just one of the many things that drives us and that keeps us moving. Number three, relationships are the glue. So something our founder talked about a lot is social capital. And social capital comes from having those relationships. So it's you right now on this program. You might think, oh, I'm all alone. I'm going to go through this on my own. But you're actually being immersed into a big community where you're going to meet colleagues, where you're going to meet people who work at Umuzi, where you're going to meet alumni and different people who have walked this journey or are helping you walk through this journey. And it's important to build and foster those relationships so that, because you don't know actually where those relationships are going to take you. So it's important to really fully immerse yourself and ensure that you keep those relations and relationships going because you don't know where they'll take you. Strength and community speaks a lot to relationships are the glue. So we do everything together. We support each other, we help each other, and we get each other to the finish line. So there is a lot of strength in that. Don't just be on your lonesome self thinking, oh, I'm just going to do this program and hope for the best. No, be part of it. Participate in the different things and activities that you will see or that will be taking place. Saying it like it is, making sure that you are able to be obviously honest, making sure that you say when you are having challenges, whether it is in your life and that may be impacting your learning, or whether you're having challenges in your actual learning. It should be things that you're able to say out loud. And even when they're going to be phases in this learning experience where you are going to have to give your colleagues feedback. So, for example, there is something at the very end of the journey called the livelihood framework. And one of those things that happen is you interview your peers. So you're going to have to be able to tell your peers, hey, you've done well in this or you have not done well in this. And that should be the kind of individual that you want to grow into, someone who can speak up and say the things that need to be said at all times. keeping it agile. So we keep things moving, we keep things progressive, and we work towards a goal. So we have that agility, and it is something that keeps us moving at all times. Okay, I'm going to stop here for the meantime, and maybe let's hear a different voice. Frida, are you able to take us through some of the comments that you are seeing in the meantime, so people can hear a different voice to mine?
Yeah. So I see Ntati saying, I found out about Umuzi from a friend. So word of mouth, the power of word of mouth really coming through there. And Edward in Secunda said he found out about Umuzi whilst doing research. So yeah, awesome. It seems like you're doing the right kind of research there, Edward. Zuko from Johannesburg, aka Josie, I see. And Dombi says she found out about Umuzi from TikTok. So
Wow.
social media doing the things there, awesomeness. Yeah. So Yoma platform as well, I see from Jeremiah. So it seems like our learners are, surfing the web, doing the right things, looking for information and, things that will help them grow and opportunities there, Vivo.
Nice. That
Yeah,
is really, really exciting. Okay, let's move on to the next slide.
right?
Okay, guys, so let's talk about the team that is involved in making this program happen. So you're going to meet many, many more faces. Sorry. These are just a few of the people that are involved in the Educate to Employ program, the program that you are currently on. So we have our leaders on the far left, leading the program, as well as Andrew Levy and Lindy Lawson, who are the founder and CEO, respectively. And then we've got the project management team. So all the faces that you see from the middle to the far right are all of the project managers involved in this project, making it happen on different levels. So you're going to have different touch points with different people. It depends on which part of the program that you're on. So if you ever hear or see an email from a Teddy or me or a Kennedy or a Tevin or Frida, Sokomoto, Bongi Msibi, those are all individuals that you can trust. I assure you it is not a scam. Either one of those people will send you an email, communicate with you, or you will see them in a session at some point along the journey. And you will, as you get onto the program, you will get to know more about what that looks like on a day-to-day basis. Okay, let's move on to the next slide. Okay, then let's talk about Educate to Employ. This is the program that you guys are on. So for those who have done a lot of research about Umuzi, which I'm going to just go ahead and assume is everyone. I mean, if you hear it from someone, you're obviously going to maybe Google it, go through our social media pages, and then find out more about what this Umuzi is. Umuzi has a wide variety of programs that it offers. However, you, the individual that's sitting here and watching this, are part of the SAP Educate to Employ program. So this is the program that you are on. This is the program that you were boot camped for, and now you've made it to the other side where you are fully enrolled. So the SAP Educate to Employ program is a learning to earning program designed to equip young people, marginalized individuals, with the skills necessary for the digital economy. So this program was launched by SAP, and what it does is to use micro-credential courses to help you build competencies for employment within the SAP ecosystem. So I am going to give everyone advice that another thing you need to do research on is SAP, the global organization. So SAP is a massive, massive, massive organization, and one that you definitely need to do your research on. And it has an imprint and a footprint literally everywhere in the world. Any country you can think of, there is probably an SAP system running there, or an SAP office there. So this is a massive organization, which means through that, there are massive opportunities to learn, to find out more information, etc. So this program uses the certifications that are related to SAP specific work in order to make sure that you are certified and can be eligible for opportunities within that space. So when we say learn to earn, it doesn't necessarily mean, this is something I always try to emphasize to all new cohorts. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to go from earning your certification straight into a job in the way that our Umuzi learnerships run. Some of our Umuzi learnerships run, excuse me. It means that you are going to be equipped with information, with a certification, with work readiness skills in order to be eligible for opportunities within the SAP environment. So this opportunity is quite literally what you make out of it. And opportunities will come from different places. We have alumni and graduates who have looked for opportunities for themselves, and through our support and the certification have gotten to a job. Some people have decided to go different paths, but the learning that they did make an impact in their lives. So value and the final result is going to look different for each and every person. But at the core of it, it's what you do with this opportunity, knowing how big SAP is and knowing that you will be equipped with the skills and the work readiness activities. So guys, please make sure that you make the very best of this opportunity. So again, the goal of this program is to train you and then, make sure that you are eligible for opportunities on the other side. All right, I'm going to hand over to Frida as she takes us through some of the elements along the journey.
Yes, thank you, Rivo. So we are looking at Learning Block 2 and what to expect. So here's what you can expect in Learning Block 2. Number 1 is foundational training and orientation. This means that you immerse yourself a bit more into the SAP specific learnings, the streams that you may have chosen. You do a deeper dive into the content and learning more about the SAP systems and what they do, etc. So this also speaks to the in-depth related, learning related to the streams that you have chosen, as well as this learning or these courses are delivered on the Coursera platform. I hope you have access to that. If not, then it's going to come shortly with the learner support that is curated at the back end on Airtable, which is our database system that we use. So you will also have the full Coursera license where you'll have access to these courses and where you can do your learning and learn more about the SAP systems in your respective streams. So looking at learner engagement activities that come with you being part of Learning Block 2 in this program, we have workshops that we curate and we host for you. These are, we work sometimes with our SAP partners in collaboration with them. This would be for SAP specific workshops, as well as the ones that we put together as a team here at Umuzi. That are designed to give you relevant information, especially where you are in your learning journey. So these can be virtual, mostly virtual, but where possible, we try to have them in person together with the events that we collaborate with SAP to host for you. We also host Umuzi event, our own event in the Umuzi community, where we unpack, important topics that spark engagements and discussions in our vibrant community that you will soon be part of and joining. So we also invite guests outside, guest speakers, or even subject matter experts. As well, sometimes we also have our SMEs or subject matter experts and guest speakers internally that unpack important topics that we feel are relevant for you as part of, getting the community going and getting the engagements going. Because on the side with learning, we have to, have those fun community engagement activities that keep you engaged, keep you at your toes, and just keep you abreast of what's happening in the world of Umuzi as well as SAP. So, for instance, we have the Learner Get to Know Me sessions, which I enjoy very much. You'll soon be part of and learn more of what that is about, as well as the last Wednesdays with Andrew. I hope that it's still ongoing. You'll get to join and learn more about and be part of. So we also have our alumni exchange session, which is coming next week. This is just a session where we will have an interview style set up with our alumni, the SAP E2E alumni that have been part of year 1 and year 2. So you will get to know them, maybe probe some questions related to what's happening in the E2E space. They'll share best practices, they'll share information, they'll share their experience in the SAP E2E project or program, just letting you know what's happening so that you feel one with everybody, you feel one with the project or the program, and as part of your immersive learning experience. Moving on, we are looking at the learning milestones. So by now, if I'm not mistaken, you would have received your timetables outlining or detailing your learning journey and what that looks like. So you would have received your Learning Block 2 course list with the relevant links for you to access courses that are in Coursera. That's where you'll be learning, as I've said in the previous slide. So this courses are split per learning pathway, just for ease of navigation on your side. You will only be accessing the learning courses or in the timetable that is relevant to your learning stream. So if you are in the developer stream, only focus on the ones that are in the tab that is relevant to you. So sprint, when you talk about sprint plan and timetable, so the timetable is arranged in sprints. I think it makes it more easier for you to track and to pace yourself, which is spread out in the weeks that are reflecting on that timetable. So this help you manage your time and understand where you should be at a given time in your learning journey. Please familiarize yourself with that and the timetable so that you know where you are starting and you know the time that is allocated and expected of you to have covered your learning content. So yeah, like I said, check your timetable, familiarize yourself with the timelines, and just start learning mindful of those timelines. We will, of course, be there to support you where you need support and make sure that you are on track and, on top of things. So moving on to learner support. So yeah, as I've said in my introduction, I am your learner experience coach. It is not only myself, I have Bonnie, and we also have our learner country representatives who are helping us. These are the learners or the SAP alumni in the program that have been with us in year 1 and year 2. They are still in the program, they're still doing their learning at a different stage than you, but they will be there to help us, keeping you engaged and on track. We also will be having some progress check-in sessions as part of support, looking at where you are in your learning journey and highlighting, some content-related matters. We want to hear from you how things are going and also any issues that we need to be aware of as part of your support structure. So we adopt a hands-on approach to providing you the learner support, making sure that you don't feel alone, you don't feel isolated. We are we keep open channels, in fact, for you to reach out to us. You will be part of a community, a circle community. It's a live, vibrant, big platform where you can reach out to us anytime that you need to in order to support you. We also have HESC. It's a tool. I know that you are already familiar with that. That's the main tool that we emphasize. You need to reach out to us in order to access the support that you need. So, who will be providing support? I think I've alluded a bit on that. We have the learner country representatives for the respective countries, where we have our learners: Nigeria, Kenya, South Africa. So those will be our representatives who will be standing in for us and having a closer contact with you, highlighting anything that needs to be highlighted and providing you the support that you need. And as well as the Alex coaches, Bongi and myself. You will meet Bongi. I think she's also an alumni, by the way. So we are all here to provide you the support that you need, and we strongly urge you to make use of the resources that are available. For instance, a circle and HESC, most importantly HESC, to highlight any support-related issues, anything that you need support with, so that we can timelessly provide that. So I think that is it with the learner support part. Over to you, Rivo, to look at learning block 3.
Awesome stuff, guys. Okay, I just want to cover some of, I'm seeing like a few comments related to very similar things. So I just want to chat about that a little bit. Number one, the streams. As far as I am aware, during bootcamp, you were all given a task. Your last project was to select a stream based on the options that were made available. So developer, general tech consultant, as well as HCM, human capital management. So you guys should have already selected those. If there's anyone that does not remember doing that project, let me just find out from the tech team, or the recruitment team rather, so that we can sort through that. But my understanding is that the last project during recruitment was for you guys to select your stream, and that should have been done already in order to get access to Learning Block 2, which is where you are now. And then the other thing is Coursera. So with the Coursera full licenses, you will get an email from Coursera between today and tomorrow, no later than Friday. And with those licenses, you are supposed to actually enroll into the Learning, which gives you instructions on how to enroll onto Coursera. And you are to complete the courses that are on that email that we sent you guys yesterday. Yeah, you got it yesterday. So yesterday you got an email with a bunch of information, and then it had a link to your course list depending on the stream that you're on. And then it also had a link to your timetable, also depending on the stream that you're on. So please be mindful of that. Complete all of the courses that are on your course list using your timetable, so that you know what the deadlines are. The deadlines are strict and firm, and you need to have completed your line so that you don't miss out on opportunities that are on the other side. As you can see, the slide we're on right now is Learning Block 3. So we want to make sure that you get to the other side, but to is around Timothy.
We lost you there for a bit. If you could just please repeat that.
Frida, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Am I back? Okay. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
I don't know where I got disconnected. Did I get through Coursera?
Yeah, so
Was I
you
still
were on the part where learners need
audible?
to make sure that they are on top of things in order not to miss out on opportunities.
Okay, awesome source. So that's that, guys. The last comment I saw was on Dimitri. I'll let him know that you guys are missing him and we're asking about him during the session. I'm sure he will find that very soon. So it's not likely that you will interact with Dimitri moving forward. But whenever there are in-person sessions and he attends, you will definitely get to meet him in person. But yeah, I will definitely let him know that you guys were asking about him.
I think we have lost you again, Rebo. Don't know if you can hear us. We seem to have lost Rebo. Yeah, maybe just a second. See if she comes back.
Be able to play around on.
Hey, Rebo, we have lost quite a bit. We lost you for
I'm
a
just
moment there. Okay, I think he was
am I
trying to.
back?
Yeah, you're back. You're back now. Please go on.
Apologies, guys. So your journey, and that is going to be your very last phase. I'm trying to speak very quickly before I get disconnected again. Sorry, guys, about that. So this is a part that is going to be focused on SAP. So this is your SAP specific learning. It will happen on
Ooh, we lost
the
Revo again. Revo, we've
SAP
lost you. Uh, shall I take over? Because I think we are having more of these glitches a
platform,
bit more often.
and you will have an opportunity
Um,
to play around on real SAP systems.
Revo, if I may just take over, because yeah, we are missing quite a bit from you. Your network seems to be acting up a bit more. So if you don't mind, I can just take it from the top. Whilst you try to, fix the connection on your side. All right. Whilst we are waiting for Rebo, what she was saying essentially is that you will be accessing your Learning Block 3 from the SAP My Learning Hub platform. Just switch on my camera there. Yes, so where you will be getting SAP specific skills development and, subsequently moving to the accreditation exam. So this is a specialized kind of training in SAP, specific software and processes that all culminates to your certification exam. So a more immersive experience, and like I said in the previous slide, a more deeper dive into SAP specific knowledge of the systems and processes. This is delivered on a purpose-built portal, which is the SAP My Learning Hub platform, allowing us to direct you to the correct SAP learning courses and track your progress in the database. So furthermore to this is that we have curated a selection of courses on the SAP My Learning Hub platform that help you get the in-depth knowledge and learn more about your SAP processes and systems per your learning pathway. So this is all a more immersive learning experience on the SAP My Learning Hub platform, where you will learn and get practice exams, and just familiarize yourself and learn more about the SAP systems and the SAP courses that you would have chosen in your learning stream in preparation for the accreditation exam in the end. So I don't know if Rivo is back at this point. Oh, she seems to have dropped. But yeah, I don't know if we have any questions. Let me quickly move over to the chat and see if we have any questions at this point. Let's see. Hi, is it possible to get assistance for linking our accounts for onboarding, since some of us used multiple emails? I'm not sure I understand what this, like linking your account to. What are you trying to link your account to? Sandy, is it Sandy? Maybe we need to reach out to you just to understand a bit more what the request is about. Oh, some candidates like me are having issues with completing the onboarding forms due to multiple emails. We have logged tickets on HESC, but yeah. So I am currently looking at those HESC tickets. I see there are some learners who, together with what you are saying, Kanya, are having issues with the tick box on the. There's an agreement there that you at the end need to take. I am aware of that, and I have forwarded it to the tech team to have a look and resolve that. So we will be resolving that shortly, and we'll let you know once everything is okay. Maybe you should show a screenshot on WhatsApp and know if we're supposed to do all the streams they send. Oh, okay. No, we will. If you have received your timetables, we definitely in the coming sessions will be able to have a view of what that looks like. But I am pretty sure that what you have is also what I have, because it's one and the same thing. Hi, can we have a clear communication on stipend or data? So there is it, Rena. We will communicate that as you go through your learning. There definitely will be a data stipend that is related or attached to your progress. So it's a data stipend that you get that is attached to how you are progressing in the program. So like Rivo said, and I've emphasized, you need to stay on top of things, make use of that timetable to pace you and to guide you according to the time frame or the sprint that your courses and your learning journey has been allocated, in order to be current and not lag behind, so that you can get your data stipend accordingly. Can we get clarification about stipend? Okay. That's the same. I think I've addressed that. Hi, Frida. Can one change from SAP to another? I'm not sure what you mean. Is it a stream? Can you change from one stream to another? I would have to check with Rivo and the team to see if that's even possible at this point. But let's see, it's better choice. I don't know, better choices. I will have to check. Noted. Did not receive the email with the timetable. So I think maybe we would have to reshare everything to make sure that you have everything that you need to get started with your learning. Maybe I can just pause there and check if Rivo is back and if there's anything that she needs to add. But yeah, like this slide says, more information is coming soon. So more information on what to expect, what's next, the sessions and everything that we will be having with you guys in support of your learning journey. And also the community related kind of engagements, workshops, and everything that I mentioned in the slides. We will communicate as time goes. So make sure that you are checking your emails. And as I've said, there is a part where we will be adding you to our circle platform, the community platform, where you will have a chance to mingle with our big Umuzi community and also with each other. So because we will have dedicated spaces for you to interact there. So yeah, so yeah, I see Rivo has told me now that we have informed the tech team about the issues that you are having, whether it's giving you errors when you check that box there, or other tech related or system related issues that you are encountering that you have reported on HESC, and we will endeavor to resolve them as soon as possible. So let me see if we have any more questions with the 5 minutes that remain, so that we make sure that we address as much as we can. Let's see. How long is the program? That's Lebohang Kabinde. Yeah, the duration of the program is from now and up until December. So it's more or less a year long program. So I think you are in for a very nice ride of learning and networking opportunities and everything that comes with being part of the vibrant Umuzi and SAP community. So yeah, like I said, I see Rivo has mentioned the data stipends. The information about data stipends will be communicated as soon as possible. So yeah, like I said, just keep current on your emails to make sure that you don't miss any updates. Let's see. Hi, Frida. I have an issue where I was placed into a learning stream that I did not opt for. How do I follow up on changing it? Entle Machikiza. Okay. Entle, I've noted you. Let me speak to Rivo and the team and see where the discrepancy may have been, so that we can put you in the right track. How can learners outside of South Africa add a bank account details as the system recognizes South African banking details? I'm not sure. Is it Damien? Nigba Damien. I'm not sure. I don't think your banking details will be relevant, as our data stipend disbursement don't happen via a bank. So I think you are fine on that. But I've been allocated. Okay. I see there's also Zamam Tetwa who says they've chosen one stream, but they were allocated to another. I think we need to look at this and make sure that we fix it. Thank you guys for sharing those. We need to have a look at that. Let's see what else we have. How do I know if I am in the correct stream? So because you would have chosen that stream, you would have selected that stream that you are placed in, unless there has been a mistake like highlighted in the previous comments, which we will look into and fix. The timelines have tabs. The first one, okay. I think that one is just just helping out with navigating the timetable that was shared. Yeah, I think to your question of how you find your streams, is it if it's on the timetable, it has tabs at the bottom. Just click the one relevant to the stream that you would have chosen. Yeah, let's see what else. With the 2 minutes left, maybe just check two more. But guys, as I've said, if you have any issues, HESC is the best place for you to report those issues so that they can be attended to as soon as possible. So there's a lot coming in, and with the time that we have left in the session, we might not get to those. Please log HESC tickets. We'll be looking at those, and then we'll help you resolve the issues soonest. So guys, we are 1 minute to the close of the session. I would like to take this moment to thank everybody for joining. It has been a nice session welcoming you officially to the Umuzi and SAP Educate to Employ program. We are hoping to have a very nice journey with you. And like I said, you will be seeing more of me, Rivo and Bongi, as well as the other team that is supporting us, the project managers, to make sure that you have a very nice, memorable, seamless experience and that you get the value out of this program. So with that, I am happy to close the program. The session. Don't forget, log your HESC tickets. We are keeping a close eye on those, and we are working with the relevant or the teams responsible to resolve your issues as soon as possible. Thank you very much. Take care, everybody. We'll see you on the other side.